I'm here with Christy Ornelas, the project coordinator for the Women of the Mississippi River. Hi, Christy. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
So, I'd like to start out by having you tell our viewers what exactly is the Women of the Mississippi River project.
Yeah, so the Women of the Mississippi Project is um, a series of stories that basically commemorates the 100 the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, and basically it's just a compilation of a lot of essays written about both historical women and contemporary women who have impacted the Mississippi River here in the Twin Cities at some point in their lives. So that's basically the project in a nutshell.
And how did you come up with this project? Was it you on your own? Is there a group that you work with?
Yeah, so the Women of the Mississippi project came to be. Um, from basically the National Park Service made a call at the beginning of the year to commemorate the 100th anniversary um, of the 19th Amendment. And I work for Mississippi Park Connection. I'm doing a year of AmeriCorps Vista with them, and they kind of took that call, and my direct supervisor came up with the idea to talk about all these women who have made an impact. And so once I started my service year, she kind of handed it over to me and let me take creative control of it and get more people on board. And so, yeah, that's basically how it came to be.
Do you have a favorite story that you've come across as you've been doing this?
I do. There's several stories. There's so many. Um, I think one of my favorite ones is Ramona Quito Statley. She is one of the most amazing women I have ever met. I had the chance to interview her, and she was just incredible. Her story, she is a Susanti Nation woman, and she basically, her story begins way back when her great great grandmother actually lived here near the Mississippi River, and Ramona kind of like started discovering her lineage and all the stories of her family before they were forced to move from Minnesota. And so her story is a lot of like her discovering her own identity, her own family, and what that means for her and her connection to the Mississippi River. So it was very inspirational, and it was just very eye-opening, and she taught me a lot. And she also taught me that there's a lot we don't know about the land we call home. And yeah, she was just amazing too, and I'm very lucky to be able to talk to her.
It sounds like a great experience. So, what impact do you believe your project has had, and what are your hopes for it in the future?
Yeah, so um, I remember we posted about it on Instagram, and one of the comments on one of the posts was from a teacher, and he was like, I am so excited to share this with my students. And that's kind of, it just like kind of summarizes what I hope happens with this project. I hope people do see it as somewhere where they can start their research either into like the Mississippi River or people who have impacted it. Um, I just hope that the rangers at the National Park Service use it when they are doing their interpretive talks, or if people just want to look at it. I know so many people have already like told me I didn't know about Fuji Ya, which is a restaurant started by Leko Weston, who is another woman of the Mississippi um, woman, and it's just like so incredible to hear how much they're already learning based on this like project that I know can be improved so much more and still needs to grow. But yeah, that's basically how it has impacted the people that have seen it, and what I hope it continues to do.
Thank you so much for sharing this project with us and for taking some time out of your day to be here with us, Christy.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.